before we get into this video of a new Creatures of Sonoria documentary episode, do be warned that there may be bright lights, flashing lights, or bright colors in this video. You have been warned. A young Diorama finds itself inside in the depths of in the borderland between redwoods and tundra. It accidentally falls into the water, swimming for the land. Life as a Diorama is tough. Life as a Diorama is tough. Being one of the smaller tier 3s, one of the more rare creatures of Sonoria, they are very hard to come by and have a unique lifestyle that helps them survive in a certain way. They're solitary for much of their life and until they mature and they find a mate. Although they are very picky with their mate, so it may take them a while. The young Diorama finds itself in plains now, with finally finding food. The Diorama's stomach was full. It had been a while since the Diorama had seen what Sonoria looked like. It sensed another creature nearby, a Gloverus. Gloverus are medium-sized carnivorous gliders. They are also adept swimmers. The raptor knew the dangers of the Diorama. Knew the dangers that could come in Sonoria due to natural instincts. It finds a Berlexin, an herbivore that it could probably hunt down, but maybe not at this stage. She was far too weak to beat it, and even if it didn't fight back, it may be too fast. Delaware traveled across the open expanse of the desert dunes between the salt flats and the desert oasis. Finally, it found water in this dry land. It was there, and then it saw a stark knoll. Normally peaceful creatures, but if provoked, they could easily defeat a young Diorama like herself. She was now in search of food. Since Dioramas are on the smaller side of creatures, they didn't need as much food, but they needed food faster than larger creatures. The food drains much quicker than the larger creatures in Sonoria. She had found meat, but had come in contact with the Kendall, large predatory reptilian creatures that only Diawaras in groups could defeat. Luckily, it was a baby, and it didn't seem to have much interest in her. She found herself in plains again, still on the hunt for food. She was too weak to hunt much of anything right now, but she has to scavenge in order to survive longer. A side note, if you hear any barking or other sound effects, it's because it's my dog, Cowboy. Anyway, back to seeing her. Oh dear Lord. She had finally found food, in desperate need of it now. Her stomach filled quickly. The Glovertus was in the sky and landed near the meat. If she was only a few seconds too early, it would have landed on top of her. So it's the same Alexin from before. She needed water now, and the plains was no place to find water. Although in the borderland near the desert oasis and the desert overall, there was a safe cave for her to wait out the rain. Diawaras are close relatives of the Mekmek. The Mekmek is a small, predatory bird-like creature that often travel in groups in dense jungle canopies. The Dowler smelled the Verlexen and a Kendall nearby. She was soon to grow larger, and since she had appeared, she had grown in strength significantly, but still had no combat experience. So if she came in contact with any larger creature, she would have to run away. And if she needed to, she could use a bright light. She could use an ability that not many creatures have, but Diawaras have. Dazzling Flash, which blinds nearby creatures if they are too close. She had finally found food, soon to grow. She needed nourishment. She wanted to head back where she had first appeared and explore one side of the map she had never been. One side of Sonaria she had never been. And she had finally grew, strengthened in power. She can now take on smaller creatures, although still lacking the bulk to take down similarly sized creatures. It was tiring. It was tiring running across plains. It was the Vexen again. To be continued. Will the dire will she survive until adulthood, or will it end in this? Or will she meet her untimely demise? Find out next time on Dragon World Official.